Discover the Caribbean from a new perspective with Calvin Air Helicopters. Call us today at 789-4354 or email reservations@calvinair.com. From providing access to higher learning, fostering young talent in music, to supporting youth development initiatives, the Calvin Air Foundation is playing a pivotal role in nurturing the potential of tomorrow's leaders.
Alright. Good evening and welcome to the ABFA Technical Center for another encounter in the ABFA's Calvinier-sponsored Women's Premier League 2025-2026. I'm George Sower Dublin here with commentary for this evening game. This evening game is between Empire Trendsetters and Lady Masters. Lady Masters sitting at the bottom of the table, and Trendsetters is in second place now with 14 points with 2 games to go, and 2 games including this one. So this one, and they have one more after this against Wadadli United. Starting team for Lady Masters is Serenity Colborne, Kayla Melvin, Anthony Taylor, Antoinette Lynch, Abisha Carr, Brendia Johnson, Tikanya Skepo, Azaria Colborne, Naomi Williams, Kimberly Jeffers, and Zara Nathan. And for Trendsetters, we have Nikisha Simon, Nafisa Kwashi, Kiosha Simon, Camelia Hughes, Dinovia Jarvis, Tibia Brown, Natalia Williams, Shakira Ogaro, Brittany George, and Risha Simon. The game is underway. We have the first foul of the game is a number 10, Cochrane. And the foul is committed on Brittany George, number 14 for Trendsetters. So Trendsetters has a free kick here on the right-hand side, right at the midway at half line. Free kick to be taken by Hughes. And Trendsetters with a win this evening will definitely go top of the table. Ball to Ogaro. Ogaro turns around the corner to Squashy, but Squashy was met by the number 12 player. Ball picked up by Squashy, though. Squashy plays it infield to Simon. Simon goes wide to Angenique. She come back to Williams. Williams to Simon. Simon with a poor touch. Intercepted there by the number 6 player. But picked back up by Simon. Simon to Ogaro. And the ball is cleared by the Lady Masters defender. Simon for Trendsetters has it. Ogaro turns. Ogaro running into the box, but under some pressure. And just as she about to kick, the challenge coming in, but the ball ricocheted off of Ogaro and a goal kick for Trendsetters team. Balls with Trendsetters coming down the right, intercepted by Angenique. And there's a foul once again on Nafisha Squashy. So Trendsetter has a free kick on their left hand side. Lady Masters right hand side of the pitch, some 20 yards out. Squashy's over this one for Trendsetters. Squashy with a run up. She shoots. The wall did its job. Ball ricochets back to Squashy. Squashy shoots again. But this one ricochets off the Lady Masters defender and goes out. Touch for a corner kick to the Trendsetters team. Corner to be taken by Simon. Kiosha Simon. Corner whipped in, but Colborne is off a line quite comfortably and picks this one up. Rolls it out to Cochrane. Cochrane with a touch. Cochrane looking for options, but she miscues that one. And Williams plays it wide to number 21. Number 21 for Chelsea has it on the left. She cuts back inside, takes the man on. She still has it. Plays it across the pitch to Ogaro. Ogaro tries a strike on goal, but it wasn't the best of strike. And this one goes wide of goal and into touch for goal kick for the Lady Masters team. Lady Masters starting this game with with 9 men, and Trendsetters had the full complement of 11. Ball cleared by Ogaro. Ogaro again, looking for options, but a strong challenge picked up by George. Plays the squat. Number 6 plays it inside. Picked up by number 16, Jeffers. Jeffers under some pressure by Kiyoshisan, but still Jeffers. Jeffers looking to take 2 on. Jeffers tried to get past a man, George, but it was good defending, and this one was into touch for a throw-in for Trendsetters. Show into number 6, but a poor touch by number 6, and this one ricochets and goes over the touchline for a throw-in to Trendsetters. Taken by number 16, Jeffers to Cochran. Cochran turns, looking for options. Still Cochran under some pressure from Squashy, but Cochran gets away from her, plays it inside to number 18. Number 18 couldn't pick it up, so it was picked up by Latoya George. George plays it to Nikisha Simon. Simon goes wide to Tibia Brown. Brown to Kiyosha Simon. Simon plays it inside to Ogaro. Ogaro is in here on goal, and Ogaro shoots, but a lovely diving save there by Serenity Colborne to keep this game at a level score of 0-0 here this evening. A brilliant save there by Serenity Colborne once again. In goal, a wonderful strike, but Serenity Colborne is up to the task to deny Ogaro a goal here in this encounter. And we coming to the end of this this season for the lady women's football, and it's a tight race between Trendsetters and Wadadli United. A cross the corner kick, but number 21 for Trendsetters couldn't control it, and she took that one over the bar. A lovely corner taken there by Kiyosha Simon, but number 21 player for Trendsetters wasn't up to the task, and that one went over the goal post and into touch. Lady Master started shot with number 15. Number 15 looking for options. She has number 18 on the line, but she tries to play to the middle for number 2. Number 2 tries to play, but it's picked up by Kiyosha Simon. Simon to Jarvis. Jarvis to Hughes. Hughes to number 6. Number 6 to Ogaro. And here you go, Jarvis is under some pressure here from Jeffers, but Jarvis goes straight back to goalkeeper Nikisha Samuel. Samuel turns and plays it to Jarvis. Jarvis down the middle to Ogaro. Ogaro plays it wide to number 6. Number 6 takes a touch. She's under some pressure with number 17, but she plays it into Squashy. A lovely turn there by Squashy. And Squashy's en route to goal here. Squashy has option in number 20 when she plays the cross. 20 and 21 have time to kick, but she's taking forever. She still has it, and she shoots. And a lovely save there. Foot kick save by number 22 in goal there. And there's a player down there. It looks like it's Nafisha Squashy down for Trendsetters. So we'll have a stoppage of play here for her to get some treatment. The referee is over there looking to see what's going on, but it looks like she'll be back up on her feet. Just a shock. So I'll be back in play. The ball is with George. George has time. Plays it to Hughes, but Hughes is under pressure. Picked up by Jeffers. Number 18 tries to play it forward to Jeffers, but it was a poor pass and picked up by Latoya George. George plays it wide to number 6. And number 6 hit the ball with the hand, so it's a handball infringement there. There's number 6 for Trendsetters team, so it's a free kick here to be taken by Cochran for Lady Masters. Before well, lovely control there by Dinova Jarvis. She plays it wise to George. George boots it forward, and Kiyosha Simon is seeing it, but she's under some pressure from a defender. She kicks the goal, and it was blocked by Serenity Colburn, but she couldn't get hold of it, and Nafisha Squashy was lurking there to take full advantage of that one and tucked it in the goal. So Trendsetters has finally broken the deadlock here against the 9-man Lady Masters. And so Trendsetters taking a 1-0 lead here. Some 10-12 minutes into this encounter. A lovely goal there by Nafisha Squashy. Do some hard work, a good run out to the flank by Kiosha Simon, and Squashy went inside, and Simon took the shot, and Squashy was there waiting for the ricochet after a lovely save from Serenity Colburn. But here we go back in play. Lady Masters plays it to Jeffers, but intercepted by number 4, Jarvis. Jarvis plays it to number 10, Simon, but Simon can't control it, and this one is played through, and number 16 is on her way here to goal. She shoots, and a save there by goalkeeper Nikisha Simon there in goal for Lady Masters, and this one goes into touch for a corner kick. Corner kick there for the Lady Masters. Jeffers was thrown goal there, but Nikisha Simon is off a line quick enough to offset the shot there for Jeffers, and it ricocheted off Simon for a corner kick. So it's a corner kick for the Lady Masters here in this encounter. The score is 1-0 in favor of Empire Trendsetters over Lady Masters. Corner taken by Cochran. A lovely, well floated in corner, but met by Kiosha Simon. Number 6 takes the shot back to goal, but Nikisha Simon was on guard to get this one. She picks it up. A lovely outlet pass to Kiosha Simon. Kiosha with a great touch, has options, tries to play it forward, but the number 5 defender for Lady Masters was there. She made a lovely interception. Plays this one for Jeffers. Jeffers is being chased by 2 Trendsetters players, but Jeffers is on it and is told into touch there by George, and a throw in here for the Lady Masters team. Throw in taken by number 6. Ball is Ogaro turns inside. Ball played forward for Kiosha. Kiosha plays it to Angenique, number 6. Number 6 plays it back to Kiosha. Kiosha plays it through the middle for number 21. Number 21 is thrown goal here. Number 21 shoots. And a lovely goal there by number 21 for the Trendsetters team. And the score is now 2-0 in favor of Trendsetters. With some lovely football there by Trendsetters. Kiosha Simon picking up on the right, plays it in for Squashy, and then Squashy with a great pass through the middle for number 21, and number 21 made no mistake this time. Takes a first touch and then slap this one past Serenity Colburn in goal for a 2-0 lead. So it's a 2-0 scoreline here, and we are into some 15 minutes of play here in this game between Lady Masters and Empire Trendsetters. Empire Trendsetters looking to put their full stamp on the Women's League by getting to 17 points, and they will be in first division ahead of Wadadley United and Cutting Edge Soccer Academy. Jarvis to George. George open up her body. Lovely first touch. Plays it wide to Angenique. Angenique takes a touch. Plays it inside to Ogaro. Ogaro has it. Ogaro looking for options. She has Kiosha in the midfield. She tries to a fancy turn, but the defender did well to get the run. And the ball is now with Lady Masters. Intercepted again. Ogaro is here. Ogaro is going through and goes. Still Ogaro. Ogaro is under some pressure by the defender. Ogaro goes down. And Squashy tries to pick that one up, but the defender with a sliding challenge to deny Squashy a chance there on goal. Ball is with Number 2 for Lady Masters. Still number 2. Number 2 is, and it picked up by George. Now it is Kiyoshi Simon. Kiyoshi Simon plays it number 21. 21 takes the touch across, plays it into the path of Squashy, and Squashy shoots. But this one goes wide and into touch for a goal kick here for the Lady Masters team. Total dominance here this half by the Trendsetters team. Lady Masters still a player down, but not giving up fight, still trying to keep, the score line to a reasonable margin, but it's full dominance from the Trendsetters team. The back 3 or 4, as some would say, for the Trendsetters team really doesn't have any work to do. They're just their hands on hips and posing here and half line. The goal kick taken. Ball fall for Jeffers. Jeffers tries to turn but picked off by Genova. Jarvis plays it to number 6. Number 6 couldn't control it. And ball goes into touch off of number 15 for the Lady Masters team. Number 15 being Williams. So he's just throwing for Trendsetters to be taken by George. George shows it to Ogaro. Ogaro has some time, but under pressure by 3 players. She gets her on the first one, number 18, Wijnaldum, but a cross in, and the ball goes straight into the arms of Serenity Colborne in goal for Lady Masters. Colborne kicks. Wasn't a great kick, but picked up by Williams. Williams plays it to number 6, picked up by Ogaro. Ogaro tries to play it forward, and the defender was there for the Lady Masters team, and this one goes into touch for a corner kick. Or Trendsetters here to be taken. Seems like Kiyoshi Simon, jogging across to take this free kick. So here in this encounter between the Trendsetters and Lady Masters, score is 2-0, courtesy of Nafisha Squashy and number 21 here for Trendsetters. So here it is now, ball played to midfield number 6, but intercepted by Ogaro. Ogaro takes a shot, but this one goes wide of goal and into touch for a goal kick to Lady Masters. Played forward. Ball goes straight to Brown. Brown has some time, plays it to Jarvis. Jarvis plays it to Williams. Williams takes a touch, looks at option, tries to play it into Squashy. But there's a foul on Williams by number 5. Anthony, who committed that foul just now. So a free kick to be taken 10 yards into the Lady Masters half. Free kick to be taken by Brown. Brown tries to play it to number 6, but there's a defender there. Number 6 ball is cleared. Ball fall for Coquin. Coquin turns. Coquin looking for options. Still Coquin on it. Coquin tries to play it forward here for Jeffers, but it's a poor pass and picked up by Tibia Brown. Brown plays it into Kiyoshi Simon, but Coquin was there. And ball is number 6. Number 6 plays it to Simon. Simon is attacking on goal. She has Ogaro. Ogaro shoots, and a lovely goal there by Ogaro to make it 3-0 for Empire Trendsetters. So 3-0 here. Unofficially 25 minutes into this encounter. Goal scored by Ogaro to make it 3-0. So 3-0 to Trendsetters over Lady Masters. It's definitely a one-sided affair here this evening. We all know it would have been a Trendsetters win, but it's due to the shortage of men also is not helping the Lady Masters cause. So Trendsetters is just completely dominating this game thus far. So the ball is with Hughes is at midfield wrestling. Still Hughes. Hughes has it. She plays it after Williams. Williams plays it to Simon. Simon skips around the first man, plays it through to Squashy. Squashy lets it rondo onto the number 6. Number 6 elects to shoot and goal, but this one goes over bar and into touch for a goal kick to Lady Masters. And I show that at this point in time, Corbin is going to take all the time in the world to come across and take this goal kick here. The goal kick seems like it will be taken by Cochrane. Right, so it's Squashy, and there's a foul and a free kick here for Trendsetters taken by Kiyoshi Simon. She struck at goal, but this one was a good 5 yards wide of goal, and the goalkeeper Serenity Colburn just allows this one to go into touch for a goal kick. Met by Hughes. Now it falls for Agaro. Agaro plays it inside to Squashy. Squashy plays it around the corner to Kiyoshi Simon. Kiyoshi Simon plays it back to Squashy. Squashy with sometimes Squashy shoots, and this one is in the back of the net. So it's now 4-0 to Trendsetters FC. Goal scored by Nafisha Squashy. It's 4-0 to the Trendsetters team. It's like taking candy from a baby here this evening at the ABFA Technical Center. Trendsetters making light work of the Lady Masters team, who started this game with 8 players and still going here 4-0 down. Bars with Genovia Jarvis. She has time to drive forward. She's driving into space. She tries to play this one to Ogaro, but the number 8 intercepted it. But this one still falls to Ogaro. Ogaro plays around the corner for number 6. Number 6 tried to take on Cochrane, but Cochrane is using her body well. She tries to play it in, ricochets off the defender. Ball strike on goal by number 6, but Serenity Colburn is up to the task and picks this one up comfortably. Squashy has it now. Squashy's in on goal again. Squashy shoots, and a save by Colburn, and the defender kicks this one into touch, and they have a throw-in for Lady Masters. For Trendsetters, sorry. Throw-in taken to number 21. She has some time under no pressure. Now the pressure comes. She has help. Williams, she plays Williams. Williams look for options, but Williams' pass was intercepted, but the ball ricochets to Jarvis. Jarvis has it. Jarvis plays it into midfield for Hughes. Hughes plays it to Ogaro. Ogaro turns under some pressure, plays it through for Squashy, but Colburn is off a line. Really sharp to pick this one up. Colburn looking to throw this one upfield. Throws it upfield, but picked up by Williams. Now Cochrane has it. Cochrane's used her body to protect the ball. But Williams gets a toe in and plays it forward to number 6. Number 6 goes past the first defender. Still number 6 has it. Number 6 plays it into Ogaro. Ogaro back to number 6. And number 6 crosses this one. And the scene that this one hit the pan of the defender, number 15. So the referee blows his whistle for a penalty here. A penalty for Trendsetters. So the Trendsetters, penalty for Trendsetters here to be taken by number 6. Armstrong. Number 6 is Angelique Armstrong, and she will be taking Kenjanique Armstrong will be taking the penalty here for Trendsetters. Is it Armstrong? Is it Squashy? Sorry. Squashy is up to take the penalty kick here to make it 5. And a first half hat trick for Squashy. So Squashy runs up, she shoots, but Colborne's make a save and denies Squashy her hat trick here in the first half. Lovely save there by Colborne, read it all the way. You know, I guess both of them just played school league finals. I think both of them were in the school league finals today, which I think PMS beat Antigua Girls High School on penalties. So, unfortunate for Squashy there, but a brilliant save by Serenity Colborne in goal for Lady Masters. It's a free kick for the Lady Masters taken by Cochran. Cochran plays this one to the right, but beats all the defenders and attackers and fall for Brown. Brown plays this one through midfield, but it was a poor pass, intercepted, picked up by the Squashy. Has it now, looking for options. Squashy takes the first man, Squashy takes the second, Squashy goes past the third, and definitely Squashy could have gotten a hat trick now. But this one hits the post, hits the goalkeeper, hits the post, but it's still in place. Squashy still has it, and now Squashy finally gets her hat trick, striking this one high over the head of goalkeeper Serenity Colborne, who had no chance. And Squashy scores her 3rd goal of this encounter here. So it's now 5-0 for Trendsetters over Lady Masters. And definitely a runaway here. There's a player who just came here for the Lady Masters team, and it looks like it is Melvin, it looks like. She'll be sporting the number 3 jersey today instead of her regular number 5 jersey. So it's 5-0 for Trendsetters over Lady Masters. Ball played wide to Armstrong. Armstrong takes a touch. She's under some pressure, but Armstrong crosses this one in. Skip misses everybody, but picked up by Squashy. Squashy with some fancy, nifty footwork, trying to elude the player. Plays it back to George, and George plays this one time over the top. But is defended by the Lady Masters team. Cleared by Lady Masters, but picked up by Williams. Williams has it still with time. She plays it to to Hughes, but Hughes is under some pressure. Still there, Williams has it, plays it back to Brown. Brown looking for option. She has Jarvis plays it forward. Hughes back to Kiosha Simon. Kiosha Simon plays it through the gap for Squashy, and Squashy was under some pressure here from the defender, but still managed to get the shot off. And there we have it, 4 goals here for Squashy. Nafisha Squashy here carrying her goal tally up. Definitely running up a tab here this evening on this first half here. So it's the 4th goal for Nafisha Squashy, and it is now 6-0 to Trendsetters. A definite one-sided affair here. No sort of resilience from the Lady Masters team. Trendsetters is just having their way with them and taking full advantage of them being down a man. So definitely a Trendsetters win here. The score is 2-0. But now Jacayla Melvin is on the pitch, so hopefully that it could be a little tighter there in the back for the Lady Masters team. Brown have it. Brown loses out to the Lady Master player. She tries to play it forward for Jeffers, but was a miscue, and it goes straight to goalkeeper Nikisha Simon. In goal, Simon rolls it to Jarvis. Still Jarvis. Jarvis looking for options, but well read by Melvin. Melvin blocks this one. Has it still Melvin coming forward, looking for help. She tries to play it forward, but well met by George and Ogaro. George plays it to Williams. Williams looks forward, tries to play it to Squashy, but ricochets off Melvin. And there's a player in on goal here. And Kiosha Simon has scored her first here of the evening for the Trendsetters team. So the score is now 7 goals to nil in favor of Trendsetters here. As I said earlier, it's a one-sided affair. Trendsetters being the better team and has shown their quality throughout this encounter and throughout the league thus far. I think they hasn't lost a game yet so far. I think they've drawn 2 games and has won some 5 games. This will be their 5th win, I want to believe. So definitely a good, solid team. They defend well and they attack well, and they're definitely showing that kind of commanding presence here this evening in this encounter. But there's a player down here for Lady Masters, and she's getting some sort of attention here, so she looks like she'll be making her way up onto her feet. She doesn't look like she's in some pain. Hopefully she could shake this one off, because her team is already a few men down and 7 goals down also, and a player shot, no telling what the scoreline will end up here this evening. Keisha Simon, Shakia Ogaro, Natalia Williams, and Squashy is thrown goal here, but she's being chased by a defender. Squashy plays the cross to Jarvis. Jarvis takes the touch, cuts the defender, but Colborne is off her line really swiftly. Ball played back to Hughes. Hughes strikes the goal. Another save there by Colborne. Colborne's balls with Squashy. Squashy's trying to shoot, but some defenders in front. Squashy strikes, and this one is in the back of the net. And the score is 8 goals to nil. Squashy having her 5th here of the encounter to make the score 8-0 to Trendsetters. 8-0 to Trendsetters here. We're approaching halftime. And it's as I say, a one-sided affair. No urgency from the Lady Masters team, and Trendsetters is just taking their time and picking them apart to get them to their get to goal. All played back bars with Melvin. Yeah. Melvin walks this one forward, picked up by Ogaro, but Ogaro's on some pressure from Kimberly Jeffers, but Ogaro did enough to win it back. She plays it forward, but intercepted by number 17 for Trendsetters. Plays it to number 18, but number 18 is under some pressure, loses it out. Bars with George. George now plays it, Williams. Williams plays it to Jarvis. Jarvis plays it wide to 21. 21 takes a touch. 21 cuts past the first defender, plays it forward, and it's now with Jarvis. Jarvis shoots, and the ball is in the back of the net, and it's now 9-0 to Trendsetters. 9-0 to Trendsetters here in the first half of play in this encounter. Trendsetters versus Lady Masters. There's not much to say about this game. All our viewers watching this game could see the direction this game was heading from the start, due to the fact that Lady Masters has already been at the bottom of the table and starting this game shorter players and not having the best of players there, because Melvin came late, Jaquela Bella isn't here either, so it's Skepple is not here. So, it's just a one-way street here for the Trendsetters team. Anyway, ball picked up by Armstrong. Armstrong bundled over by the defender. Plays it to Melvin. Melvin tries to clear, but Williams gets it. Williams is on thrown goal, but Williams decides to take an early strike. But this one goes over bar and into touch for a goal kick. And here we are at the ABFA Technical Center in this encounter, Trendsetters versus Lady Masters in the ABFA Calvin sponsors Women's Premier League of 2025. Trendsetters looking to get the goal tally up and add to their points total, which this game tonight will put them in first place, and they will have one game to go against Woodard United. But here we are, Nafisa squashy with it, looking for options. She has Simon to Williams. Williams plays it over the top to Armstrong, but Armstrong is in an offside position, and the referee assistant flag is up and up quite early. So there we have a free kick for the Lady Masters team, and I hope the Lady Masters team will be cautious in taking their time and getting this free kick or the ball back into play. Free kick to be taken by Jaquela Melvin, I believe it is. Very minimal work here for the referee and the assistants because it's been one direction and comfortable for the Trendsetters team. But here we go again with Nafisha Squashy. She plays this one to Hughes. Hughes plays it to Simon. Simon gets around the first player, but tries to shoot, but the player sticks out a leg and got a block in. She's still coming out with it, plays it forward. And there we have it. Halftime whistle has been blown by the referee. So we are at halftime here in this encounter, Trendsetters versus Lady Masters. The score is 9-0 here at the end of the first half. A totally one-sided affair. Trendsetters has been totally dominant, commanding this game, and Nafisha Squashy taking full advantage of the shortage of players for the Lady Masters team, scoring some 5 goals here in the first half. We have a score of 9-0, 5 goals for Nafisha Squashy, 1 for number 21, 1 for Ogaro, and 1 for Simon and Denovia Jarvis also on the score sheet. And with that, we'll take a quick break and we'll resume our commentary here for the second half of playing this encounter.
Discover the Caribbean from a new perspective with Calvin Air Helicopters. Call us today at 789-4354 or email reservations@calvinair.com. Discover the Caribbean from a new perspective with Calvin Air Helicopters. Call us today at 789-4354 4354 or email reservations@calvinair.com. From providing access to higher learning, fostering young talent in music, to supporting youth development initiatives, the Calvinair Foundation is playing a pivotal role in nurturing the potential of tomorrow's leaders.
And good evening and welcome back to the second half of this encounter between Trendsetters FC and Lady Masters. Trendsetters went into the half with a 9-0 scoreline here this evening. It was easy work in the first half for them, and I'm sure it's going to be just as easy in the second half. But here we go with Lady Masters on the attack there with Kimberly Jeffers, but she loses out. Ball is played into Ogaro by Armstrong. Ogaro plays it wide to Kiosha Simon. Kiosha Simon cuts the first defender. She still has it. She's looking for options. She sees Ogaro. She plays it on top for Ogaro. Ogaro with a poor touch, but picked up by Squashy nonetheless. And cleared there by Colborne, but it ricochets into the hand of... cleared by Cochrane, but ricocheted into the hands of goalkeeper Colborne. And Colborne with some time and space to play with. So Colborne has it. Colborne elects to pass it forward. She plays it into Melvin. Melvin turns, met by Brown, but she cuts inside the Brown. She still has some time. She's looking for options. Tries to play it forward, but intercepted by Jarvis. And Jarvis is here on the run. Jarvis plays it forward for Hughes, but his number 8 was there. Now there's Cochrane. Cochrane under some pressure from Squashy, but a lovely interception and turn by Squashy. Blocked by Melvin, picked up by Simon. Simon plays it to Ogaro. Ogaro plays it back into Hughes. Hughes is in on goal here. Hughes shoots, but the goalkeeper got a touch on it, but the ball fall back for Hughes, and Hughes made no mistake and tuck it into the back of the net. So another goal there for the Trendsetters team. So this now scoreline is now 10 goals to 0. Goals scored by Hughes there for Trendsetters. So the score is now 10-0. Goals scored by Hughes. Yes. Camellia Hughes scoring the 10th one there for Trendsetters. So we have a ball is with Melvin. Melvin is driving forward. She's met by Simon. Dispossessed by Simon, and Ogaro there. Ball plays to Armstrong. Armstrong tries to play it back inside for Simon. Simon does get on it. Simon is through here on goal. Still Simon. She plays it to Armstrong. Armstrong shoots, but the goalkeeper Colborne made a save and is picked up there by the number 8. Number 8 plays it forward. Picked up by Aska. Aska plays it to Ogaro. Ogaro turns. Ogaro looking for options. She has Hughes. She plays the Hughes, but the assistant referee on the far side flag is up. Therefore, an offside on Camellia Hughes. So the score is now 10-0 to Trendsetters in this encounter. It's a one-sided affair from the jump. And I'm sure that the Lady Masters players can't wait for this game to come to an end. But here we go. Free kick taken by goalkeeper Colborne to Cochrane. Cochrane met by Squashy. And it goes to Hughes, and Hughes decides to take a one-timer. And it goes straight into the arms of goalkeeper Colborne. Colborne shows this one out to Melvin. Melvin is under some pressure from Aska. Aska trying to get a foot in. Aska and Melvin jostling for it. Melvin is still on it. Aska gets a toe in. Melvin plays it wide to the number 8. Number 8 plays it up the line. But this one goes into touch. And the throw in for Trendsetters to be taken by Tibia Brown. We have played some 45 in the 45th minute of play here. Throw-in taken by Brown to Aska. But Aska was met by number 15. Ball picked up by Williams. Williams plays it into Ogaro. Ogaro has time, plays it. A lovely true ball there by Ogaro to Simon, but Simon overpushed this one, and the goalkeeper was out with a sliding challenge to force Simon a bit further out. Still Simon coming across. She plays it into Ogaro. Ogaro is in the box. Ogaro shoots, and this one is into the back of the net there. And goal by Ogaro, the 11-0 here now, and Ogaro has her second here this evening. During the halftime break, I overhear Coach Karen Warner, telling Ogaro she only has 10 more minutes on the pitch and she's going to be substituted. Ogaro says she has to get her hat trick. So she's one goal away from her hat trick. and some 4 or 5 minutes to play. So in the 46th minute, Ogaro grabs her second. So the score is now 11-0 to Trendsetters, and Trendsetters is trampling away with it. I was about to say running away with it, but this is not running. This is galloping away with this one. So Jeffers tries to play it back to Melvin, but picked off by Williams. Williams plays it to Oscar. Oscar with a poor touch, forcing the number 8 to get a tackle in, and this one ricochets off Oscar, and the throw in for Lady Masters. Throw-in taken by number 8. Johansson plays it number 10. Cochrane. Cochrane boots this one upfield. Met by the number 5 player. And the number 5 is showing some sort of descent there. And the referee had to rein her in and bring her back in line. But with an 11-0 margin, there's no need for descent. Any call blowing against you is a good call and call a stoppage of play. So the game will go on. But here we go back in play here. Ball is played to Squashy. Looking for option, dilly-dallying the player. She's under pressure by Melvin. Still Squashy and Melvin. Still Squashy. Squashy's looking for help. She finds Simon cuts once. Simon comes across her left. Looks Hughes has it. Hughes shoots. And this one goes to number 6, Armstrong. And Armstrong slots this one into the goal past goalkeeper Kelburn. So this is now some 30-0. It is. Goal scored by Armstrong in the 48th minute of play here at the ABFA Technical Center in this year's ABFA Calvin sponsors 2025-2026 Women's Premier League. And we have a stoppage of play here. Nafisha Squashy is down. Looks like she's going to need some sort of medical attention here before she could make it back up on her feet. So coach, physio, medic, coach Karen Warner is jogging on here with a small medical kit. It looked like there's no water, no magic spray. So it looked like Squashy might have to be substituted. But Squashy is favouring her right foot. It seems like she's getting some cramp because she participated this afternoon in the, I can't say if it's the on the 15 or on the 20 or on the 16 girls finals at the Sir Viv Richards Cricket Stadium between PMS, Princess Margaret Secondary, and Antigua Girls High School. Unfortunately, Antigua Girls High School lost in penalties to Princess Margaret, but nevertheless, I want to believe Squashy played a pivotal role and gave her all in that encounter. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to get the championship for the Antigua Girls High School. But we are back in play here now. Squashy's off the pitch, and the score is 12-0 to Trendsetters here. We have Nafisha Squashy in the 9th minute, Nafisha Squashy in the 21st minute, Nafisha Squashy in the 25th minute, Nafisha Squashy in the 27th minute, and Nafisha Squashy in the 30th minute. We also have goals from Kiosha Simon in the 29th, Camila Hughes in the 48th, Genovia Jarvis in the 33rd, Shakira Ogar in the 18th and 42nd, Kimberly Armstrong in the 48th minute, and Oscar in the 12th minute of play. So those are the goal scorers, and the score is 12-0 to Trendsetters. Ball picked up by goalkeeper Nikisha Samuel, played forward but intercepted. Ball fall for Trendsetter player number 10, Williams. Williams plays it to Armstrong. Armstrong looking for help. She has Simon still. Armstrong elects to play this one inside to Simon. Simon with a good touch, a good lead touch. Simon tries to play this one across for Hughes, but it struck a bit hard, and this one flew straight across Hughes before Hughes could get a touch on it. So it's a throw in here to be taken by Johansson. Yeah, Brianna Johansson to take the free kick here. The throw in for Lady Masters. So we have played 51 minutes. We're in the 51st minute of play here. Throw in taken to Johansson by Melvin. Johansson still has it. She plays it forward. Williams. Intercepted by Lady Masters, but picked back off by Williams. Now Ogaro. Ogaro skips past the first player. Plays it forward to Jarvis. Jarvis tries to play it forward for Hughes. But this one goes into touch for a goal kick to Trendsetters. Nafisa Squash is being asked now she could re-enter the pitch after sustaining a slight injury. She's walking with a bit of a hobble though. So I don't know if it is wise for her to continue. She already has 5 goals, but then that's the decision of Squashy and the coach to make. So here we go back into play with Jacqueline Melvin, but she under pressure from Simon. Cleared forward by number 8, but intercepted by Aska. Aska still with it. Cleared forward. Jeffers has it now for Lady Masters. Jeffers tries to play it around the corner for number 15. Number 15 couldn't control that one and rose into touch for throwing for the Trendsetters. And we have a bit of female football action. We have the national under-17 team who's in training for an upcoming CONCACAF under-17 tournament, or should I say the FIFA Women's World Cup qualifiers at the under-17 level. And we also have the senior women who will be looking to play, I think is later this month, in the World Cup qualifiers, FIFA Women's World Cup qualifiers. So here we are with Squashy. Squashy plays it inside for Hughes. Hughes takes a touch. Hughes strike. And it's a lovely strike there by Hughes. And Hughes now grabs her second goal of the evening. So Hughes now has her second in the evening. She had her first in the 43rd minute. And now she has her second in the 53rd minute of play here. So the score is now 13 goals to nil to the Lady Trendsetters over the Lady Masters team. And this one is definitely getting away here from them. I don't know, but in the American system at the youth level, when the score passes 10, the game is finished, regardless of the time the score passes 10. But this is Antigua and Barbuda on a different level. This is adult football, so the game has to play right through to the fullness of the encounter. And here we have Melvin with it for Lady Masters, looking for some help. None coming forward, but Melvin's nonetheless still keeping possession of it. Melvin has it still under some pressure from Armstrong. Now Simon joins into the defensive press, but Melvin is still with it. Still Melvin, and this one ricochets off the feet of Melvin and into touch for a throw-in to Trendsetters. Throw-in taken by George to Ogaro. Ogaro takes a touch. Plays it back to Williams. Williams coming forward with it. William plays it through the space, but Jeffers is there and calling her keeper to come out, and the keeper does so and got out of a goal quite quickly to pick that one up. So I played forward, and there's Aska with it. Aska has some time. Aska looking for help, but she lost control of it and she fouled the number 15 player. So here we have a substitution for Trendsetters. Coming out of the game is number 6. Number 6 is Armstrong coming out, and number 13 is entering the game, and number 13 is Tamara Lake entering the game here for Trendsetters. So Lake is in and Armstrong is out. Armstrong getting a goal here this evening, so Armstrong would not be disappointed in her performance at all because she's on the score sheet. And this one played forward by Melvin, met by Ogaro. Now Williams to Ogaro. Ogaro takes it under control, tries to get away from 2 players but didn't, but helped out of the situation by Williams. And then Brown goes right back to goalkeeper Nikisha Simon. Simon looking for options. She has Lake, plays it into Lake. Lake with a poor touch and picked off by the Trendsetters team, but Ogaro has it. Ogaro plays it forward to reach Simon. Simon gets past the first defender. Simon is on the run. Simon is looking to shoot. Simon shoots, and a lovely foot save here. But Simon gets it back, plays it to Squashy, and Squashy made no mistake grabbing her 6 here in the 56th minute of play here. Squashy grabbing her 6th goal of this encounter. So Squashy is on the score sheet grabbing her 6th in the 56th minute of play. So now we have it 14-0. It is to Trendsetters over Lady Masters here at the ABFA Technical Center in the Calvinia ABFA Women's Premier League 2025-2026. Yes, 14-0 it is here to Trendsetters. Ball played over the top by Melvin. Cochrane chasing but met by Brown. Ball cleared by George. Williams has it. Williams has time and space and turn. Williams looking for option. She has Simon. She plays it into the feet of Simon. Simon plays it back to Williams. Williams strikes the goal, but Colborne is comfortable behind this one. And I love another save by Colborne. Today hasn't been the best day for Colborne. She's been exposed a lot today by her defender, but unfortunately the team is short of players and no coach on the bench to control this team. So it's all going haywire here. Picked off by Ogaro. Ogaro to Lake. Lake with a great touch. Tries to play it forward to Simon, but still with Hughes has it. Hughes goes past Jeffers. Hughes shoots and a foot save, but it falls to Williams, and Williams strikes and another save, and it falls to Simon. Simon shoots, but Jeffers was in goal, and Jeffers intercepted them. But the goalkeeper is down here. Serenity Colborne is down there for the Lady Masters team, and the referee's asking if she needs some assistance, but she's face down and seems to be in some discomfort. And goalkeeper Colborne is up. And here we have a substitution for Trendsetters. It seems like the evening is finished for Nafisha Squashy, scoring 6 goals here this evening. I know she's still looking a bit dejected from the earlier loss in the school league, but nonetheless she came and put it all out here for her team this evening, although it didn't go her way in the school league this evening, scoring 6 goals in her 58 minutes of play here. But here we have it. Ogaro here on it. Ogaro plays it forward for Williams. Williams has it. Williams roll it for Hughes. Hughes still on it. Hughes trying to take on Melvin, but Melvin does good. She plays it back to Ogaro. Ogaro takes the touch. Ogaro decides to take a shot on goal, but Colborne is comfortable behind this one. Colborne to Melvin. Melvin plays this one over the top. Poor touch by the number 15 player, picked up by Genova Jarvis, plays to Ogaro, but number 15 hustles her back and gets there. And number 15 was fouled by Hughes, and number 15 is down in some pain from that challenge from Hughes. The referee's over asking she needs some assistance, but we have played some 60 minutes. We're into the 68th minute of this encounter, and the score is 14-0 to Trendsetters. And just a quick recap on the score or the goal scorers of this encounter. We have Nafisha Squashy in the 9th minute, Nafisha Squashy in the 21st minute, 25th minute, 27th minute, 31st minute, and 56th minute. to grab herself 6 goals in this counter. We have Kiosha Simon in the 28th, Hughes in the 46th and 43rd and 53rd. Genova Jarvis in the 33rd minute, Shakir Garo in the 18th and 46th minute, Armstrong in the 48th minute, and Asuka scored her goal in the 12th minute of play. But here we have it with Williams now. Williams under some pressure, plays a lovely ball through for Simon. Simon has it. Simon's looking to shoot. Simon shoots and a block, a save there from Colborne. Ball goes back on top to Williams. Williams shoot, but this one is wide of the mark, and this one goes into touch for a goal kick here to Lady Masters. And Lady Masters is going to take every bit of time they can here before they get this game restarted. Goalkeeper Colburn taking her time, walking over to collect this one. And I'm sure she's going to take her time getting back in goal to take this goal kick here. So as I was saying earlier, the senior women team has some games this year, and the national under-17 team has some games this year. So there's a bit of female football to be played for these ladies who have been participating in this league. Some getting to represent the country at the senior level, and some will represent the country at the under-17 level. So Ogaro has it, but still Melvin didn't give up on the place. So Melvin has it now. She's under pressure from 2 players. Melvin plays this one over the top, intercepted by Brown. Asuka gets it, plays it back to Brown. Brown has it. Brown looks at options. She has Jarvis, plays it to Jarvis. Jarvis to Hughes. Hughes to Ogaro. Ogaro to Jarvis. Jarvis back to Ogaro. Ogaro tries to play it to the number 5 who came on for Squashy. Number 5 being Samuel. Shajari Samuel. And Samuel is here on it now. Samuel looks at options. She has Lake. She plays it to Lake. Lake tries to play it to Simon. But it was a bit hard and picked up by Melvin. Melvin has some time, but she's under some pressure now from Lake. She skips past Lake. Still Melvin trying to get forward. Confronted by 2 players. Still Melvin. She gets past both players looking for options but doesn't have any. And loses out to Ogaro. Ogaro scooped this one over the top for Lake. Lake with some time. Lake plays this one forward early to Simon. Simon gets until Simon tries to cross, but a miscue. And this one ricochet and goes into touch here for a goal kick for the Lady Masters team. And we have played 63 minutes here. Has been played already in this encounter, and the score is 14-0 in favor of Trendsetters. Melvin to Cochran. Cochran gets there, plays it over the top to number 5. Number 5 chasing it. But George gets there first. George coming on the corner. Lovely. George looks at option. Jarvis plays it down the line for Jarvis. Jarvis still posts it to Lake. But there was a defender there. Defender plays it forward there to try to play Cochran, but Cochran wasn't ready, and Williams plays it forward, and it ricochets off of the number 17 player for Lady Masters and goes into touch for a throw-in to Trendsetters. Throw-in taken to Lake. Lake with a touch, turns. Lake loses out. Ball played forward to number 18. Number 18 turns, but dispossessed. Ogaro has it now. Ogaro plays it wide to Williams. Williams have it. Williams is going to goal. Williams looking for options. She has Ogaro. She plays it, but a poor touch by Ogaro, and this one ricochets off Ogaro and goes into the arms of Colborne. So 14-0 here at the ABFA Technical Center in this encounter between Lady Masters and Trendsetters in the 2025-2026 Calvin sponsored Women Premier League. And the goalkeeper has hold on to the ball for too long. Corner taken, met by Hughes, but it was a poor header, but it comes back over to Kiosha Simon. Simon leaves this one, and this one goes into touch for throwing to Lady Masters. We're into the Ogaro. Ogaro goes past one. Ogaro plays it inside for Lake. But ricochet to Jarvis. Jarvis shoots the goal, but and Samuel took the shot but hits off the upright. Cochran plays it forward. TBA Brown has it. Brown plays it to Jarvis to kick it. Hughes goes past one. It falls to Ogaro. Ogaro plays it back to for Hughes. Hughes is onside here under no pressure. Hughes shoots, and this one goes to the leg of Serenity Colborne for 15-0. And Hughes now has her hat trick. Camellia Hughes with a hat trick here in the 66th minute of play here. So it's 15-0 to Trendsetters here. Trendsetters building up their goal tally. So if it runs down to goal difference between them and Wadad United, they definitely would have the edge here after such a huge margin of victory here this evening. But there's a player down in some sort of discomfort here for the Lady Masters. Looks like number 5. And she's getting assistance from the referee, but now she's back up on her feet. So we have it 15-0 here at the ABFA Technical Center to the Trendsetters FC. We have 6 goals by Nafisha Squashy, 3 goals by Camellia Hughes, 2 goals by Shakia Ogaro, 1 for Armstrong, 1 for Oscar, 1 for Denovia Jarvis, and 1 for Kiosha Simon. And we have a throw-in now for Trendsetters. A comfortable game for Coach Karen Warner. She didn't have to give much instructions. Her team knew the magnitude of this game and what they had to do. Given the opportunity, they took full advantage of it and capitalized on most of the opportunities. Goalkeeper Serenity Colborne has made some saves, but it just wasn't enough. Yeah, and there's a lovely ball through by Ogaro for Simon. Simon's on some pressures from Kimberly Jeffers. Jeffers is still there, being hounded. Jeffers is there still. And Jeffers was a bit overly aggressive, and the referee had no choice but to blow for a penalty. So a penalty awarded to Trendsetters here. A foul from Kimberly Jeffers on Kiosha Simon here in the 69th minute of play. So it seems like goalkeeper Nikisha Samuel is coming forward to take this penalty here for the Trendsetters team. So a penalty for Trendsetters to be taken by goalkeeper Nikisha Samuel. And Simon steps up and Simon scores. So goal for Nikisha Simon here. So it's 16-0. Nikisha Simon scoring a penalty in the 70th minute of play. So the score is now 16-0 to Trendsetters. 7. So the score is 15-0 to Trendsetters, and we have some 10 minutes of play remaining here before the end of this encounter here. Unfortunately, goalkeeper Trinity Colborne is getting a bit frustrated here already conceding 15 goals and under a whole pile of pressure here from the Trendsetters team, but it is what it is in this game we play. Sometimes it goes to you and sometimes it doesn't. We resume play here. Ball is with Melvin. Melvin plays this one over the top, but met by Hughes. Ogaro is here now, but Ogaro is out. Saved by Colborne. A lovely foot save. Ogaro picks it back up, though she's under some pressure from thing, but ball kicked off her by Jarvis, and Jarvis tries to score, but this one flows straight across goal and into touch for a goal kick to Lady Masters. And this is another opportunity here for Lady Masters to drain some precious time off the clock here. As I said, we're into the 72nd minute of play here, and this encounter is an 80-minute encounter. So there's roughly some 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes or so to go in this game here. And it's not going well for the Lady Masters team at all. And there was a yellow card shown to goalkeeper Serenity Colborne by the official for time wasting. And this one goes into touch for a throw-in. Ball with Hughes. Hughes protecting the ball against Melvin. And there's a goal. 17 it is now. Goal by Kiosha Simon in the 74th minute of play. Yeah, 16-0. $17-0 in this 74th minute. Goal scored by Kiosha Simon. Total dominance here by the Trendsetters team. So here we go with Melvin trying to go forward with it. Still Melvin. And Simon is through here on goal. Simon tries to go. A lovely sliding challenge by Colborne, but Simon still has it. No pressure going towards Simon. Simon plays it on top for Hughes. Hughes has one to beat. Hughes strikes, but Hughes' strike goes wide and into touch. And this one goes into touch off of Oscar, and the throw-in for and there we have it. End of this game here between Trendsetters and Lady Masters. Score ending 16 goals to nil in favor of Trendsetters over the Lady Masters. And just a quick recap, we have 6 goals by Nafisha Squashy, 2 goals by Kiosha Simon, a hat-trick for Hughes, 1 goal for Givonia Jarvis, 2 goals to Shakira Garo, 1 for Armstrong, 1 for Oscar, and 1 for Nikisha Simon. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the end of the encounter between the Trendsetters and the Lady Masters. So Trendsetters moving on there with a quick 3 points. Well done by them. I must say the game was one-sided from the get-go, but unfortunately that's how football is. If you come short against a team that is as good as the Trendsetter team is, those are the kind of results you're going to get. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a win for Trendsetters. Thank you for watching. We're looking forward to seeing you here at our next game. Have a good evening.
Discover the Caribbean from a new perspective with Calvin Air Helicopters. Call us today at 789-4354 or email reservations@calvinair.com. From providing access to higher learning, fostering young talent in music, to supporting youth development initiatives, the Calvin Air Foundation is playing a pivotal role in nurturing the potential of tomorrow's leaders.